All right, everybody, Quentin here. You guys can probably see me, but I just wanted to make this very quickly because I mentioned it in a previous post that I did in the group. But the thing is, I wanted to briefly talk about it, get more information, and I'll make this very quick. So let's get right to it. So the iPhone 16e was announced yesterday, February 19th. Pre-orders will begin on February 21st, and it will be available in stores and shipping to people by the 28th. It starts at $599. It has a design similar to the iPhone 14. 6.1-inch display, Face ID, has a notch cut out. It is USB-C instead of Lightning. It has one single camera, which in actuality really doesn't matter. 48 megapixel camera. They're trying to say it's a 2-in-1 camera, but it's just a marketing tactic that Apple uses, and we all know how that goes. But anyway, nevertheless, for those that are low vision, it's only a 60 hertz refresh rate instead of the 120. And if you are familiar with the technology world, for $599, you can even the Pixel 8a that I was talking about. I got it for $399. It has 120 hertz refresh rate, so that's kind of BS in my personal opinion. 60 hertz on a $599 phone. A18 chip, so same that's in the 16. 8 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure of the battery capacity. Apple doesn't release battery sizes, and we won't know until somebody breaks it down. Action button. I don't think it has the camera button. But overall, really good specs for the price for the most part. But for $599, I believe if this phone was $499, even then, there are arguments that there are better contenders. But even then, $499 is a way better deal than $599, but or $449. But $599 is ridiculous. But nevertheless, here's my thoughts. I feel like you guys can get if you guys can get this at a discount. If you can get this less than the $599 price tag, I would suggest picking it up. So if you can get it for $499, if you can get it for $399, or if you're going through your carrier, like right now with T-Mobile, if you are on a qualifying plan, which is typically their higher tier plans, you can get a new phone. You can get a upgrade you can get it for free. If you are switching to T-Mobile, you can get 4 lines for the 16Es for $100 a month. For $100 a month, that's a really good deal. And if you are switching to Metro by T-Mobile, or if you are on a Metro by T-Mobile Flex plan, which is some new plans that they have offered, you can get this phone for free with an upgrade, or if you port your number over. So I think that if you can get it for those aforementioned things that I said, and you can get a discount for a trade-in. Maybe if you have an old SE and you traded it in, and they'll give you $200 off. Or if you have a 13 and you trade it in, they'll give you $300-400 off, or they're probably $200 off. Then I feel like at that point it's worth it. My personal opinion, it is not worth $599. I think you have better options, or I would suggest just go ahead and getting the 16, because a lot of times you can get a good deal on the 16. But the 16e, nevertheless, not the best value in my personal opinion. I think it is a good phone. I just think it is priced too high. But if you can get it for cheaper than $599, like I said, for me personally, I would say $499 is the sweet spot. And anything $499 and under, definitely it's worth the pickup. But yeah, so like I said, it's a good option, but I think it is priced way too high, and I think the specs could have been better. But it's Apple, so we know what they do. And this is not to bash Apple or anything like that. I think all companies do things that, they find ways to cost cut that they really didn't need to cost cut on, but Apple just happens to be real good at it. So I'm just saying this because I don't want anybody to think, oh, he's an Apple hater, he's an Android fanboy. No, my main phone, I don't know if you guys can see, is a iPhone 16 Pro Max. That is my daily driver. My other SIM card is using a Google Pixel 8a, but my main daily driver is a 16 Pro Max, so I'm not hating on iOS at all. But nevertheless, this is just my personal opinion. This is just what I would think, and this is what I would tell someone if anybody asks me, hey, what do you think about the 16e? Should I pick it up? Pick it up if you can get it for $499 or cheaper. Other than that, unless you absolutely need to have a new phone, maybe you're coming from an 11, and you're just in dire need, hey, then other than that, I wouldn't buy it unless you can get it for $4.99 or cheaper. All right, guys. Let me know what your comments, questions, concerns is in the comments below, and we will talk about this, and let's have a debate. Let's have a discussion, whatever you want. Hey, let's keep it friendly. And hey, let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. Other than that, catch you guys in the next one. Later.